Ladies and gentlemen, the number system. Today we're going to do long division. Now you've done long division for a while, but you haven't done it with fractions, and that just is loads of fun because no more will you have to use the remainder. No more will you have an R suddenly in your division problem. Nope. What you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to find decimals. I'm very excited. I don't know why, but from now on you'll be able to find decimals. And what you're going to do is you're going to find if the answer, the quotient, is going to be rational or irrational, crazy like. But we'll get to that in another lesson. Let's see if we can do some long division here. Let's take a look at our first problem. Okay, our first problem is going to be 8 divided by 3. And what that would look like as a actual fraction is 8 over 3. So the top divided by the bottom. There we go. So 8 divided by 3. 3 does go into 8. Remember these words, these phrases, it goes in twice. Okay, so 2 times 3. Multiply these two, minus 6 on the bottom, 2. Okay, now, usually what we would do is we would put R2, remainder 2. Nope, not anymore. I'm going to erase that because that is kiddie stuff for us now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a decimal point right here, a decimal point right above that, and now we're going to add a 0, and we're going to extend this line. Now what we're doing is we're adding on decimal points, but we're adding zeros in those decimal spots, and it's not changing the number at all. I can add 1 million zeros and it would still have a value of 8. But for our division, we're going to be able to bring this 0 down, and we're going to say, how many times does 3 go into 20? 3 goes into 20, well, 7... No, that would get me to 21. So I'm going to say 6. I'm going to put it right in the exact same place I would normally. 6 times 3 is 18. Minus that. So 2. Have another 0. I'm going to bring that down. 0. 3 goes into 20. 6 times again. Yep. 6 times 3 minus 18, 2, 0. Okay. This this looks like it's a little bit repetitive, but we'll go one more time. We'll see if it works. 3 goes into 20. 18 times, okay, 6, 18. All right, so we're going to do the 6 times the 3. We're going to bring that down here. 18, 2. Okay, well, it looks like a pattern here. It looks like this is repeating. It's going to be 2.66666. No, it's not the sign of the devil. No, don't worry about that. 2.66666 repeating, and it's going to go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But what you can do, once you see 3 repeating numbers, you're going to stop right there, and you are going to say that this is a rational number. Because rational numbers, when they're in the decimal version, they repeat. Let's take a look at one more. All right, well, let's divide this. 9 divided by 4. Originally, that was 9 over 4. You could figure that out. That's an improper fraction, and then you'd be able to move that. How many times does 4 go into 9? And you'd be able to make that a mixed number. But what I want you to be able to do is tell me, what is this as a decimal? So 4 goes into 9 twice. 2 times 4 minus 8. We have a 1 down here. Oh no, we're stuck. No, we're not. We add a decimal point right there and right above there. So extend the line. 0, bring that down. Now we have 10. 4 goes in 10 2 times. 2 times 4. And then subtract that down here. We have a 2, 0. Well, it's not repeating now, okay? We got 2 different answers. 4 goes into 25 times. 5 times 4 right here, and that's going to be 20. Hey, we don't have a remainder anymore. We have 0. No remainders. We have it into a decimal. 4 goes into 9 2.25 times. Now, this terminated. Terminated. That means it stopped. With that big sign around it. There we go. It stopped right there. That's how we know it's a rational number. Either if it repeated, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, repeating, or if it terminated. So those are the ways that you do long division. What I want you to do is I want you to practice on this worksheet that I have for you. And you're going to be able to find at least 3 repeating decimals or figure out when it actually terminates. Have a great night.